141.
And on what was a very emotional, overwhelming day for all of these players, the organizations, and those across the country. These players put a lot on the line here with some heavy hearts.
Let's check in now with Michael Grady.
Joined now by Landry Shamet. Landry, 30-point win for you guys. What are some things that you felt you guys needed to do in order to have a performance like this?
I mean, first and foremost, you see that we got guys out of the lineup. So, playing together.
Yeah, Landry, good job, man.
See, man. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you. We hear you. We hope your lungs are okay. Oh, he broke the mic. Right, he broke the mic, so that's the shortest post-game interview this season.
Oh, my goodness, that is a first in Yes history. I don't think we have ever had. Do we need to reroute the dunk of the game and give it to DeAndre Jordan? The dunk of the game is presented by Bigelow Tea.
No, he does not deserve it because this play does. Excellent effort by Blake Griffin getting on the floor, and then Bruce Brown with your finish. The throwback, the throwdown. Get up, Bruce, for your Bigelow Tea dunk of the game.
Wow. How about the Land Rover drive of the game, Sarah?
We got another touchdown pass. Blake Griffin gets it ahead to DeAndre Jordan, your headset breaker. And there you go. I mean, we're still getting him in on the action despite the fact that he ruined Brady's post-game interview with Landry Shamet for your Land Rover drive of the game.
That was a first. The final.
DeAndre Jordan getting in on the action. How about Joe Harris for three? This all took place in a 3-minute span where the Nets extended what was an 8-point advantage to a 23-point lead, as you see the Nets outscoring the Timberwolves 40-27 in that second quarter, en route to a 127-97 victory. Nicholas Claxton getting his first career start. Nets again 16-1 run to start that second quarter, and the Nets leading wire to wire, the largest lead by 45 points. The Nets improved to 37-17 as you see the top of the Eastern Conference standings, which sets the stage for what should be a very fun and competitive game tomorrow night in Philadelphia. Adding to the storyline with Ryan Ruocco, the quote that he read from Ben Simmons earlier about there only being one ball in Brooklyn and that you need to be able to play some defense. I think we're going to have some fun tomorrow night. Michael Grady, Sarah Kustok, Nets get it done, and Kus is coming off of that game against the Lakers where the Nets looked somewhat lethargic, especially after Kyrie Irving got ejected. They brought the energy from the jump in this one.
Rotations and in the lineup. And so I think, for Steve Nash, for this coaching staff, it's a really nice place to build from, especially given the amount of players that have been out.
And again, we can't say that enough. What the Nets have been able to do with so many different players out, and they had to finish this game without a true point guard. I know Landry Shamet, I would have asked him, would have brought up memories of his Wichita State point guard days.
He would have told you he's used to
He would have, yeah. Absolutely.
Said, Brady, I had the ball in my hand every single play back at Wichita State.
But the fact that they were able to get it done again, without a point guard in this particular situation, but shorthanded with so many different guys out and have that type of performance with the ball movement that we saw really says a lot.
And here's the deal, to put it into context. We know that Minnesota is one of the bottom 5 defenses, but the fact that there is an understanding with the offense, how they want it to flow, the balance and spacing on the floor, initiation from multiple players. And it wasn't just about the point guard role, but we saw different players able to initiate offense, how they were getting some of those open looks. And so much of it started with how they played on the defensive end. They were taking care of the basketball. They were getting stops that allowed them to push and get going in the fast break. And I think just so much of that comes from the rhythm and the feel of these guys just knowing how to play. And because they have a high basketball IQ, they've quickly gelled together and fit together in a way that they can find one another on the floor.
How good was Kevin Durant tonight?
Where do we begin? Where do we begin? And I think, for us looking at Kevin Durant coming back, there is a level of expectation of he is who he is because he pours so much time and work into the craft of how he is one of the most prolific scorers this game has seen. He gets to his spots. He is highly efficient because of those open looks, high release point. He could shoot over anyone. But I think with Durant, it's the variety that he gives you of where he's going to score on the floor, and the quickness and the balance that came from the passing and the ball movement. Minnesota wasn't able to double team him much. When they did, he was able to give it, get it back. He was facilitating as well. And look at those numbers. It is exceptional, and we've also seen the steady buildup of minutes and how he has been able to handle that.
Yeah, he saw 19 minutes against the Pelicans, his first game back from that hamstring injury. 24 minutes against the Lakers, had 22 points and 31 points, playing 27 minutes on an efficient 11 of 15 shooting from the floor. Moments ago, Steve Nash commenting on KD.
Hey, Steve, when you're looking at ramping up Kevin's minutes, is it a just matter of these are the minutes we have set out? Are you looking at score? Like, what is that calculation there? Because when you look at, you're up by 40, that would be a natural time